Just had a conversation with a client who asked, what are the grid rules and what exactly does age and how does that interplay into Social Security disability? The grid rules are rules that Social Security has that state essentially the older you are, the harder it is for you to adjust to new work. Therefore, you shouldn't have to adjust to that new work and you should be found disabled. The first age category that really matters is age 50. If you can't perform the work that you were doing, if a judge decides you can no longer perform the work that you were doing, but the judge thinks you're only capable of doing a sit-down or sedentary work, you win. At age 55, same thing. Judge determines you can't do what you were doing, therefore your past work you can no longer do because of your disability. If you can only do a light job's a stand-up job where you have to lift 20 pounds, you win. And then age 60, there's some other rules about medium, if you don't have any prior work and things like that. But for the most part, the grid rules that come into play usually are at age 50, can't do what you were doing, only capable of a sit-down job, you win. 55, can't do what you were doing, you're only capable of a light job, stand-up job where you can't lift more than 20 pounds, then you win. If you got any questions, there's some nuances that you can talk about, non-mechanical applications of the grid rules that can come into play and things like that. You get a little 6 months. So if you're 49 and a half or 54 and a half and you've got some other difficulties, then you can take advantage of the grid rules a little bit earlier than normal. But just because you're not 50 doesn't mean you're not going to win. So don't be discouraged. It might be a little bit harder, but that's how age interplays in Social Security disability.